اهلا بيكم في الجزء الثاني من تختيم اللعبه الجميله هوجورت ليجاسي. وفعلا اللعبه جميله من ناحيه كل حاجه، سواء الجرافيك، الموسيقى، القصه. يعني انا نادرا لما في لعبه بتعجبني قوي كده من ناحيه كل حاجه، بس اللعبه دي فعلا عجباني من ناحيه كل حاجه. يعني سواء جرافيك، صوت، لعبه، قصه، يعني تحس ان انت مبسوط، ما تحسش ان انت بتلعب وعمال بتبص على الوقت او زهقت وبتاع. انا اي نعم لسه في الاول، بس يعني الاحساس ده جالي في الاول عموما. فلو مشفتش الجزء الاول ارجع وشوفه قبل ما نبدا عشان مطولش عليكم. متنساش تعمل لايك وسبسكرايب. يلا بينا.
Now, which way is the common room?
Must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
It's that new 5th year.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone.
When Helen said draw a
I
fence,
never
that
do
girl thinks she
anything
can get away with
fast.
anything.
Oh, what did I do wrong this time? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, we'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
That
Maybe
girl
he'll do
thinks she can get
anything
away
for a
with
thrill.
I rather enjoy transfiguration myself. The complexity, the precise nature of it.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Everyone knows you can't contribute.
It'll be the next butterbeer.
I dropped one of the crystal balls in divination. Shattered everywhere. I was mortified. I will say that Professor and I seem much
Sure you don't want to try it?
Bill.
Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Potions is dull and charms is dire.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Lumos.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
ماشي. اوكي، ده علشان اتنقل من مكان لمكان بسرعة، على اساس ان انا اعرف اي حاجة في القلعة الغريبة بتاعتكم دي. كده ماشي، خلاص بقى متزهقناش بقى. فين منطقة المكتبة دي؟ تعالى هنا. والحاجة دي هتيجي ورانا تاني ولا هنسيبها كده؟
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
فكرة ولا شكرا عشان زهقت. ما هي مش عارف ايه.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
ده عادي كده؟ طلعت ست سكيرة.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, uses, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever, entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
شكلك عينك منه.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
مش جاي اقرا كل ده، انا عايز العب.
Your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
يعني مش تاخدي عليها بقى، مش هحكي لك بقى كل اللي حصل يعني. فكك مني.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
طب يعني الراجل قال لك كده فهتكلي بقى.
Speak of the devil.
برضه عمالة تحاول تاخد مني معلومات. ست دهلاب.
Ears must have been burning.
Oh.
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
هو شرحها لي عشان كنا هنموت بس
مش علشان حاجة. There, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
يا ريتنا كنا موتنا أحسن بدل الرغي ده كله.
Enough chit chat. I need to get to class myself.
يا ريت نفشت بقى. عايزين نلعب بقى.
The details of the field guide's map.
Of course.
Thank you.
اتفضلي يا حاج.
Good luck today.
برضو؟
And remember to use your field guide.
يا ستي هستعمل أمه، سيبيني بقى.
And invaluable to me.
لما هو لا يقدر بثمن اديتهوني ليه؟
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
اوف وليا نكد. تعالى يا عم الحاج نروح نحارب ولا نعمل اي حاجة.
Good to see you, Professor.
والله.
I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
أنا سحلب مكار.
I did my best.
حصل.
But I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead.
انا عملت كده عشان هي عماله ترغي وكل ما اقول لها كلمه ترد ب10. مش حكايه ان انا بخبي يعني مواضيع وكده، بس هي ولا رغاية.
obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
والله نفسي اشوفهم، نفسي اجرب السحر اللي انا بارع فيه اللي انتوا بتقولوا عليه ده، بدل الرغي ده كله.
From Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
يا ريت يا
Unfold
ريت
it and
والله.
have a look.
زهقتوني في عيشتي. اوكي. نروح هنا صف التعويذ. نروح ايه؟ خلينا نشوف بتاع الظلام ده، يعني شكله فيه كده عارف ظلام وبتاع. طب ايه، انا عايز اروح.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention.
والله انتوا اللي شغاليني عن الدراسة بتاعتي، عمالين ترغوا معايا بقى، خلصتوا لي اليوم في الرغي، وما كل واحد يجي يقول لي ركز على دروسك ركز على دروسك، وهما اللي واخدين مني اليوم كله اصلا. تم كده انجاز مهمة الرغي. افتح الباب يا عم، افتح الباب. ايه الصندوق اللي هناك ده؟ كان في بتاع دي. الصندوق شكله فوق جوه. وايه اللي اختفى ده؟ ملحقتش اشوف، مش عارف ليه بتقطع عليه كده. يلا احنا علينا. اطلع للدور اللي فوق ولا اخش الفصل القريب؟ خلينا نطلع للدور اللي فوق. دي العين السحرية.
Is that all you've got?
وبش.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in
جايبين
your
هنا
own
عشان اموت
time.
ولا ايه؟
I
هو ده
get new
تدريب؟
students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
خايفة على
It was a
الجمجمة ومش
token
خايفة على
from the
الراجل اللي
great
كان هيموت.
poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
لا والله أول مرة.
You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
هو الغريبة يا حاجة ده انت لسه عايشة اصلا من سنة 1800 لغاية دلوقتي.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today,
واضح ان انا مش
you
حكيم،
spell
كانت عارفة
that
ان انا
has
هقول كده.
saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Levioso!
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
انا محتاج من السحر ده اللي هو انا اخش اظبط الأوضة بتاعتي بدل ما كل حاجة مرمية في كل حتة كده.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Levioso.
Remember, a surprised Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
حلو كده.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
ايوه فعلا احسن طريقة ان احنا نقتل بعض.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
اديله ايه واحدة ليفيوسو.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive.
Stupid Tig.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick.
For this adept. I do enjoy life.
تضحك عليا كده؟ لا استنى.
Stupid. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
كان المفروض ازقه، كنت عايز اقتله اصلا. واضح اني فهمت غلط.
Not bad for a beginner.
حبيبي.
You give as good as you get.
ايه الضحكة السمجة دي؟
I put you on the spot and you rose to the challenge. Points to
انت ما
Gryffindor.
قلتيش اي حاجة،
Thank
لا
you,
ضغطتي
Professor
ولا
Eckert.
عملت.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
انا
If
اللي
what I've
متدرب
seen
برع.
today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A
انت
classroom
تلحق تشوفي انت
duel is
هتموتي
one
كمان
thing,
ساعتين اصلا.
but battling dark wizards,
الإنجاز
or
العظيم اللي أنا
as
هعمله.
more likely goblins, is a different kettle of grindelows entirely.
لا على الجملة اللي كان في
So, I'd
البنك.
advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is just...
Nice work.
حلاوة قعدتك قوي بتطردينا. ايه ده؟ استنى، انا اسف يا حاج، استنى. اه الواد الملزق
I
ده.
enjoyed that.
Well, that duel
انا
was quite
استمتعت بضربك
something.
الحقيقة.
Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow,
العادي
by the
بتاعي
way,
يعني.
didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then
انا
again,
متوقعتش تنتهي
perhaps this
بالأول.
wasn't your first duel.
هقول له كده عشان ابان ان انا جامد. اول مرة استعمل العصاية دي، وانا اصلا بقالي ايه
In fact,
5
it
سنين بحاول
was.
امسكها اصلا.
Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention
طب ما كنت غلبتني، ما
and talent.
تعمليش فيها
You
شبح.
know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
حلو ده، بحب انا الحاجات دي.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
المهم دي
Count me
Excellent.
فلوس.
Knew I was right about you.
انا
If you
فعلا
want to
واد
get the most
كده.
out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a
اكسر
secret
قواعد من
dueling
اول
club
يوم.
or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not
ولما
to
في
get
قسم محظور في
caught.
المكتبة
Thank you,
عاملينه ليه؟
Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck.
هو في ايه في المكان الغير
Actual
مصرح
skill.
بيه ده بالظبط؟
Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
يعني انا
Till
مهتم،
next
بس انا مش عارف فين المكان اللي انت بتقول عليه ده. ريفيليو. الصندوق ده تحت فوق. مش هقدر ارغي معاك، هتاكلي دماغي. تعال نروح الفصل يلي فين الهيلز بتاعي تحت اهو على اليمين. مفيش طريقة اطير بيها؟ اطلع فين بقى؟ السلة خلصت. سلام اهو. جدع يطلع فوق. مين اللي بيعتذر ده؟
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind
يبدأ.
him of the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
بتشقطني بقى من أول يوم كده.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
هتقولي بقى اللي التنين كان هياكله ومش عارف ايه، هقوم امشي. ليكي قاعدة بائسة كده.
Shall we begin?
جايبلي مدرس هندي.
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now everyone, please open your textbooks to
الراجل ده عنده
page
قناة على اليوتيوب
517.
طالما
But
مدرس هندي.
before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and
انا
growth
معرفش ان
signs?
في اصلا تعويذات دي اساسا.
Anyone? Anyone?
ما تجاوب انتي طالما بتديلي الكتاب. انا هل هقرا كل ده عشان ارد على السؤال؟
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
والله هي اللي لبستني يا مستر.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
يضحك مع نفسه اتجنن.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
ده مدرس ما حدش عارف حاجة. مدرس يعمل حاجة.
It seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
نتعلم ايه؟ ايكو.
Accio.
اكيو.
That is not bad.
You are a
حركة
swift
نشالين
learner.
علشان يعني تاخد
I
موبايل
see
واحد
a
وهو
lot of
ماشي
potential,
تسرق
but remember,
سلسلة بتاع كده.
Potential is nothing
حلوة
without
دي.
practice.
لما تبقى عايز
Keep at it.
كوباية شاي بعيدة ريموت
You might just
التلفزيون
rival
تروح
Miss Onai
عاملة
here.
اكيو وتروح جايب الحاجة على
Very
طول.
good, everyone. That's enough of
حلوة
that.
دي.
Well,
محتاج
as you all seem to
الحاجات
have
السحرية
the
دي في
basics down,
حياتي.
and it is an exceptionally
محتاج أروح
lovely day,
مدرسة هاري
I was
بوتر.
thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
احنا لسه قعدنا عشان نطلع نشم هوا برا.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
انت مدرس العاب ولا مدرس سحر ولا ايه؟ حلو ده. ايوه.
So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
مش لما اعرف اللعبة الاول؟
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your... Splendid! Don't lose.
المفروض اعمل ايه؟ بس كده؟
That's it. Not to worry.
اوف. انا تقريبا المفروض اشدها واوقفها عند البتاع ما اطلعهاش
Very
كده
good.
ولا ايه؟
Points to
مش عارف.
Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
حلوة انسى نتاي دي. بس
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
يبدأ. بس يا بت ده ب50. هو يا بره بقى. ايوه ماشي. انا هتنفخ. بس يا لهوي. صح هتقف. انت هتزقي ولا ايه؟
Splendid!
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
ماشي. بس that is how it done.
Quite impressive. Watch this.
اوعى توقعي الكرة بتاعتي. طب ايه لما كلنا هنجيبها على 50 امال مين اللي هيخسر؟ بس ابقى انا اللي هخسر. ايوه يا هي ما اتحسبتش ولا ايه؟ ده اتحسبت اهي. يا حركة صعبانية بس يعني حلو. اي نعم انا ما كنتش قاصد بس يعني هي بتيجي كده بقى.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
حظ مبتدئين.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
اوكي يعني ممكن تتزق وتطلع برا. استنى لما تعدي نعملها دلوقتي. بس يا بنت اللذينة ده زودت لها نقط. ميكسنج كنترول ايه ده؟ اديتها نقط يا راجل. ايوه وقفي عندك بقى. طب وايه لازمتها لما هي هتخبط وتيجي عادي يعني؟ فين التشويق والاثاره في كده؟ مش فاهم.
That is how it's done.
انتي تاني؟ حاسس اني عملتها بدري. بنت الرخمة. طب ايه هشدها تاني؟ ده تزقيلي البتاع بتاعتي وخليكي جدعة. متعمليش حاجة. ينفع اشد دي وازقلها بتاعتها الكورة بتاعتها؟ هحاول اعمل الحركة دي تاني لان انا كده دي فرصتي الوحيدة ان انا اكسب اصلا. دلوقتي بس عشت يا عم. ما بلستش حاجة. كنت عايز اشد الكرة بتاعتها تقع بس واضح ان الحفر حفرة ولا اخيه وقع فيها فعلا.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
البت دي كسبت بالكوسة. انا اديت لها النقط اللي في الاول وحاولت ازق لها الكرة فكورتي انا اللي وقعت. ماشي.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride.
تعيش الدور.
Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
خلاص بقى تقعد تنطط عليا وبتاع. لا مش هقول لها سعيد ان انت تتفهم الامر. انا تمام.
I've been holding my own.
ما تعيشيش الدور.
I
لا مش ثقة. انا زهقان منك اساسا.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew
تفكير قصة
it, we
حياتك.
had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
سعدت بلقائك. سيبينا في حالي. هل السحر نفسه؟
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly yes, but I did have to learn how to
طب وايه
use
اللي
a
جابك
wand
لما
when I
هو
arrived
نفسه؟
here. Hardly anyone
جاي
at
ترازيني
Wagyu uses
يعني؟
one.
جاي تكسبيني في الماتش ده وترجعي تاني؟
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
انا مهتم بيكي ولا بأوغندا، بتكل على
Thank you for
اللعبة.
asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
طب خلاص شكرا،
Until
تكلي
next
بقى.
time.
ان شاء الله ما تتكررش تاني.
A word, if you would.
ماشي.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
لا
Well,
لا.
an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected?
أنا هحارب كده تنانين، أنا هحارب وحوش. أنا قبل ما أجي المدرسة كنت بحارب تنانين. جايبيني هنا أشد كور.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction
إنما أنا موز
outside
وكل حاجة،
of the
بس يعني
ordinary
مش كده، مش
curriculum.
لازم تقولها لي في
Expect
وشي
to hear
يعني.
from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
يا ريتني ما اتكلمت معاك. اطلع منين؟ ده الطالب اللي عارف انت، الطالب اللي بيقعد يشيل الدكتور والمدرس الشنطة بتاعته ويحط له البتاع وازازة المية، هو ده اللي بيفضل قاعد بعد ما الدرس يخلص. ده كله عايز يمشي من درس. يا ستي سيبيني في حالي. هو ايه اللي انت الطالب الجديد؟ ما انت بقالنا لسه ساعة بنحارب بعض.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm not
lies.
telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
ده بتاع.
It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot?
مش
Was the
عارف،
Minister a
الحاجات
flack?
بتاع الرياضات دي ما بحبهاش ومش عايز
Stop
افتح
it,
الباب.
Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
بطلوا لا رياضة انت وهي.
But you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot.
عايزين نفتح مبنى، نروح المكان اللي انا مش عارف هو فين، في القلعة اللي ملهاش اول من الاخر دي. يا سيدي سيبني، عايز امشي كده ونسافر هنا. حلو ده. نقابل الست ويزلي اللي مبطلش رغي.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Dean.
ده ايه الفار ده؟
Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
ديك؟
Ah,
ما طلعش
there
فار،
you
طلع
are.
ديك. Yeah.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan.
طب بتسألي لما
Seems
انت عندك كل
Professor
المعلومات.
Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here
ما
than
خلاص
what
بقى،
you've
انت قلت لي
told
كده
me.
قبل كده واديتك
Isn't
سكة
there?
وعمالة برضه تسألي تاني. لا مش
Nothing more,
هنولك
Professor.
اللي انت
I
عايزاه.
see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
ليه مش عايز اعمل انا واجبات زيادة؟ هو ما قاليش حاجة، بس يعني
Professor
هحاول
Ronan did
ان انا مبينش
mention
ان انا
something
فاشل
about
يعني
that.
اول يوم.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
كل ده بقى
And
مني؟
Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
ماشي،
I'm
هنكتشف ده
eager
احنا
to
مع
get to
نفسنا.
Hogsmeade.
عايز اخرج
Very
ست
well.
الرغاية دي.
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
اكيد مش هيبقى انت، ما
Perhaps Sebastian
تحاوليش.
Sallow or Natsai Onai.
حتى لو ما
I've
لقيتش حد
noticed you
اروح
spend
معاه
more
اروح
time with
لوحدي،
them.
مش هندهلك. مش عارف اخد مين، نانتي ولا يا نانتي؟ يعني شكلها دحيحة، والواد ده شكله متشرد اللي كان عايزني اروح حتت غريبة كده. خلينا ناخد البيت الدحيحة، استفيد منها برضه.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students, and she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en
طب
route.
سألتيني عليه ليه لما هو
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts,
ريتني كنت اخترته.
Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
يا ولية، عايزين اروح اشرب ليه؟ دي ايه المدرسة دي؟ دي اللي بتقول لي انجز عشان تروح تشرب بقى وتسكر وتعيش حياتك.
My parents were thrilled to hear.
Ah, there you are.
انت تاني يا عم الحاج، في غيرها في المدرسة؟
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
يعني ماشي،
I'll
هقول
start on the
لك
task right away, Professor.
هقول لك الغرض من المهم ان انت تتعلم بسرعة، اكيد مش هسأله تاني يعني. تعالى نمشي كده.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
فين اجيبها ازاي دي؟ كان في اللي يس صح.
A flying page must be Andrew's.
Akio.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
اوكي، ده في زرار تانية المفروض ادوسها علشان الحق ريبيرو.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
بدي انا اصلح لكم المدرسة بتاعتكم. نفتح الخريطة نشوف ازاي نروح هناك. مفيش حاجة توديني بسرعة؟ مفيش. افتح الباب. مفيش حاجة تخليني اطير ولا امشي اسرع من كده؟ السلام. ايه اللي بيقولها؟ ايه ده؟
Hello, looking for me?
Yeah.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
ايه النظرة البلهاء دي؟ ممكن سيف. طيب انا ايه شايف ان احنا طولنا، فكفايه بقى قوي على الحلقة دي، نكمل الجزء الجاي. متنساش تعمل لايك سبسكرايب. سلام.